The determinant can be used to develop a specific equation to calculate the inverse of a matrix. So if we recall the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix, this was only defined if this expression in the denominator was not 0. And this is called the determinant of our 2 by 2 matrix. So therefore we can write the inverse of this matrix as 1 over the determinant of the matrix, and that was multiplied by this matrix where we flip these two entries and then we negate these two entries, where the determinant of the matrix A is a scalar and can be written as follows. Now the determinant of a 1 by 1 matrix, which is a matrix with one entry, is equal to that entry. So following on from this definition, we define a minor of a matrix for the entry in row I column j as mij as the determinant of the submatrix, which will denote as, after row I and column j are removed from the matrix. So for example, the minor matrix of the entry in row 1, column 1 of our matrix A is equal to the entry in row 2 and column 2. Basically, we remove row 1 and column 1 and we're left with this entry. And the cofactor of the entry in row I, column j is minus 1 to the power of I plus j multiplied by the minor in row I, column j. So in our case, the cofactor of the entry in row 1, column 1 is minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1 by the minor, which gives the same result. So effectively, when I plus j is odd, then you get a negative sign behind the minor. So using these definitions of a minor and cofactor, the determinant of a matrix is a cofactor expansion along a row or column where we multiply every entry in the row or column that we choose by the corresponding cofactor, and the result will always be the same. So for example, if we do a cofactor expansion along row 2 of this matrix, so we can determine the minor of the entry in row 2, column 1. So basically removing row 2 and column 1, we're left with A12. And the minor of the entry in row 2, column 2 is A11. So basically removing row 2 and column 2, and that's what we're left with. And therefore the cofactor of the entry in row 2, column 1 is minus 1 to the power of 2 plus 1, which will give a negative result. So that will be minus A12. And the cofactor of the entry in row 2, column 2 is minus 1 to the power of 2 plus 2, which will be positive. So that'll be A11. So to get the determinant of A, we're doing a cofactor expansion along row 2 here. So we have the entry in row 2, column 1 multiplied by its corresponding cofactor, so that will be multiplied by minus A12. And then we have A22 multiplied by its corresponding cofactor, which is a positive. So that's effectively the same as the determinant of A in the denominator here. So you could have done a cofactor expansion along column 1, column 2, row 1 and row 2, and you'll get the same result. So try to verify this. Now let's find the determinant of this matrix A, and here we'll do a cofactor expansion along column 3. So the minor of the entry in row 1 column 3 is the determinant of the submatrix after row 1 and column 3 are removed. So that will be this submatrix over here. So we take the determinant of 1, 3, 3, 2. So as we've seen for a 2 by 2, that's equal to 1 by 2 minus 3 by 3, which gives negative 7. And similarly, the minor of the entry in row 2 column 3 is the determinant of the submatrix with row 2 and column 3 removed. So that leaves this submatrix with the following entries, being 1, 2, 3, 2. So the determinant of this submatrix is 1 by 2 minus 2 by 3, which is minus 4. And the minor of the entry in row 3 column 3 is the determinant of the submatrix with row 3 and column 3 removed. So what we're left with is the following submatrix. So the determinant of this submatrix is 1 by 3 minus 2 by 1, which is 1. So the cofactor of the entry in row 1 column 3 is minus 1 to the 1 plus 3, which is 4, multiplied by the minor, which remains as minus 7. And similarly, the cofactor of the entry in row 2 column 3 is minus 1 to the 2 plus 3, multiplied by negative 4, which makes this positive. And the cofactor of the entry in row 3 column 3 is minus 1 to the 3 plus 3, multiplied by 1, which is 1. So therefore the determinant of our matrix is the sum of each entry in this column multiplied by the corresponding cofactor. So we have the entry in row 1 column 3, which is 3, multiplied by its cofactor, plus the entry in row 2 column 3, multiplied by its cofactor, plus the entry in row 3 column 3, multiplied by its corresponding cofactor. So that gives a determinant of minus 12 for this 3 by 3 matrix. And note that we could have chosen any row or any column to do the cofactor expansion, and that'll give you the same result, which I'll leave for you to verify.